Well, I mean, if you were sleeping with these guys, and you said you're only going to date other performers or only marry another performer, is that right?
Yeah.
What was...
Well, no, I as long as someone's like happy, they know.
We looked up a stat and we found it. What was it? 3 years after a porn star gets married.
Oh, there's a 25% likelihood that a porn star will have a marriage that lasts 3 years.
Yeah, I think a lot of porn stars come from trauma and come from broken families, and so they don't believe in marriage. But personally, in my case, I do. And so that's...
But should we encourage them to keep going down that path or help heal that pain and trauma with love, honor, respect, dignity, and help these women in whatever way that we need? Because some of these women are out there for money, some are out for fame, some are out for all types of things, and these serious abuse as children is very difficult.
No, I agree. A lot of women who are in porn need therapy. Like, they are fucked. Like, obviously, I talk to a lot of my colleagues, and like the stories that they've been through is awful and very traumatic. And just a lot of people in the industry are like that.
But a lot of people in the industry are happily married and have successful relationships as well, and do it because they like the lifestyle. They like sex. They like partying.
There's always outliers.
It's a much lesser percentage. There is a stat that shows open marriages, so people who are sleeping with people they're not married to. The divorce rate is 92%.
92%.
Yeah, because 92%. So
it's not a normal thing, but I mean,
I have a question for you, OF girls. Does it ever get tiring, like physically, like for so much work?
Dude, after a day, like especially if it's like an actual, like porn set. After the day, I'm exhausted. I feel like I ran a marathon.
Right.
Like,
the other
really
day,
exhausted.
I was in Vegas and I filmed so much. I told my friend, I'm like, oh my god, like I think I pulled my pussy. Like, I had worked so
can be really
much.
painful.
Like, and I was just like walking a little funny.
Yeah, definitely. Like, especially because all the guys in porn are huge, and so like you can, especially if you're working day after day after day, guys.
Yeah, it's not easy at all.
It can be really sore down there, of course. But so it can be like, you know,
tiring.
when definitely. And when you go to like a day when you're like really sore and you go to work and you're like, okay, just take it really slow to start off because it hurts.
Do you ever find it like mentally exhausting, or do you think more just like physically exhausting?
Definitely, mentally as well, because like you're having to kind of act most of the time.
A little bit of both, mostly physically for me.
Yeah, and also like if you're doing the like social media side of things, like with all
it takes
you know,
a lot of time.
that takes a lot, and like the hate you get and everything like behind that, the social stigmas and just like everything that comes with it is really mentally exhausting. And it can be hard as well because like people will literally like, I'm sure you guys get it, DM you, kill yourself, like you're a waste of space, like you need to die basically. And I tend to ignore those. I try not to read the comments. I'll only read like the ones that I'll like just skim through them. I'll only read the ones that I want, like from the people that I talk to. Because there is a lot of hate.
There's a lot of
There's a
harassment,
lot of hate.
Oh yeah.